Yo, what is going on, guys? My name, of course, is Robbie, and I am going to be breaking down this Playmaker build. And what I found is this awesome thing, and I'm going to hop right into the attributes for the left wing. This is for left wing Playmaker, so like you guys who complain about, oh, I'm losing the puck too much, this could actually maybe possibly help. I've not tested this out yet, just because the chance. But I've gone into your little, when you're editing your pro, I've done that, and it works perfectly. Like I'm doing well. But I'm gonna be doing a little bit more in depth when I'm in the not the hockey shop, but in the edit pro, just so you guys can hear this guy who's giving out the tips, which you probably guys don't even know about. So I'll be showing you guys. So for D-King, this is for a left wing Playmaker. D-King is up to 81. Hand-eye, I'm maxed out at 85. Offensive awareness, I'm actually finding this helps you a lot to put the puck in the net on a computer goalie. And it just, when you go into help, and you where is it? Offense awareness. Players in possession of high offensive awareness have good vision, which improves their playmaking ability and knack for finding the back of the net. And since you are a playmaker and you want a good playmaking ability, offensive awareness is basically made for you. Passing, I put up to a 93 because passing as a playmaker is the most important thing, and any playmaker will tell you, Crosby will tell you, Datsuk will tell you, St. Louis will tell you, passing is the key to being a playmaker. Puck control, you have to have up to a 90. That's just what I prefer. I've gone up to 95, and it does really nothing in my opinion. Slapshot accuracy is +1 to 65, 66 for slapshot power. Slapshot accuracy is nothing on. Power +1, so it's up to 66. Wrist shot accuracy I put up to 81, and so as slapshot power, put a little +5 boost on wrist shot power just because it is more expensive when you're going up. When you're getting points for your wrist shot power. Let's go over to defense. Aggressiveness I put up to 75 just because you want to go to help. Where is it? No. Aggressiveness attribute gives a bonus to hitting intensity. Big hit intimidates opponents in a high pressure situation. An intimidated opponent will have reduced shot quality, pass accuracy, and reduced aggression. That is perfect for you basically if you're playing defense, just because lower pass for the opponent is basically better off for you, because then you can intercept pucks. And when you intercept pucks, you're going out on the counter attack, and that's just perfect for anyone who loves playing defense and loves doing the counter attack. Body checking, go up to 70 just because you're not really supposed to be laying the body. Defense awareness, you put up to 82 just because that's where I put my last bit of points into, so put that up to an 82. Discipline, you put that up to an 85, just like you're not taking any bad penalties and bullshit, which EA Sports is basically known for in NHL 13. 65, 66, just don't really touch face-offs or fighting skill, just because you don't need them as a left winger. And fighting skill you basically never need, unless you're basically playing OTP and you want to be a goon and you have your Legends 3 so you don't fuck over yourself. Shot blocking, 75, max that out. If there was one, I would maybe boost that up to an 80 just so your guys a little bit faster getting up when you're diving around. Stick checking, put up to 85, just because you have to do that if you're not going to be laying the body. For body checking, stick checking is basically your best bet. So I put that up to an 85 with a +5 boost. That's just perfect for me. Athleticism, acceleration, I put up to an 86 just because If I put it down to an 85, I'd really have nothing I could really put it in. So might as well just put it there to 86 with a +5 boost. Agility I put up to 88 with a +8 boost, just because I love having those quick turns as a basically any player build I really have. Balance I put up to a 75, so you're not really being knocked over too much. You know, that's perfect. Durability just put up to 2 because I really had only 20 points, and as you see, there is nothing I could put 20 points into besides that, so might as well put that into that. Endurance I put up to an 85 just because when you go to help, I can't stress this enough, just read this stuff and you'll find out all these amazing things. Endurance, where is it? The attribute will determine how a rate at which the player recovers energy when not skating with high effort. Fatigue will play a great factor if the player has low endurance. Fatigue affects both skating ability and shooting. So if you're finding out that your guy is basically losing your shot power and accuracy throughout the game or period, it's probably endurance, because your endurance is not high. And not a lot of people I've seen say endurance is basically worth nothing. You should really not put your points into it just because it's basically nothing and you really will gain nothing. So now you guys know what endurance actually does something. So I put that up to with a +5 boost to an 85. Speed is up to an 89 just because speed is everything in the NHL 13. And if you guys didn't know that, well, where have you been lately? Strength, I have that up to a 70. No boost there. So that's it with the hockey, the attributes. So let's hop over to the hockey shop just so I can show you guys what boost slots I put them in and where, just so you guys know, because I know some people are picky on that and they want to know exactly where I have my boost. First row, +5 stick checking, +5 wrist shot power, +5 offense awareness. Second row, +5 ASL, +3 speed, +5 speed. Third row, endurance, +5, agility, +5, agility, +3. On the final row, passing +3, passing +5, and puck control +5. And that's basically perfect. The supply changes, yes. Let's go over to the Edit Pro right when it loads, whenever that will be, because I hate when it's like this now. Let's go over Edit Pro, left wing. Let's go, let's do this shit. Come on, creation zone allows you to create whatever, and it doesn't really matter. Here's what I'm basically talking about. What most of you guys did not know. Listen to this guy on when you hit the X button on each one. He'll go into and say basically what they're for.
Hey, just remember, stick flex, it's very important in determining control and performance. Should point out here that a flexible shaft is good for forwards who want increased wrist shot accuracy and power, but it really decreases a player's slap shot accuracy.
And basically what that guy basically saying was, since you're not really going to be taking like high power slap shot power, like slap shots, so you're really not really needing this for your regular flex. So put it into your, and as you see, wrist shot accuracy is higher. It's basically the same as it is here. So put the 80 width flex. And just also you guys can hear everything that he says, here you guys go.
Just a reminder here, to maximize your power and your accuracy, be sure to select the flex that really best utilizes the size and strength of your player. The good thing about a standard flex is that it gives you good balance between shot power and shot accuracy.
And now let's go over to stiff flex and let's listen.
You might want to remember that a stiff flex allows for a more powerful slap shot, but it's going to decrease your wrist shot accuracy.
And of course, let's go to the 110 power stiff flex.
Well, if you choose pro stiffness, that'll give you maximum slap shot power, but but it's going to decrease your wrist shot power and your accuracy. Don't forget that bigger, stronger players should really choose a stiffer flex for max shot power and durability, but smaller forwards, they may prefer a lighter, more flexible shaft for shooting and puck handling.
Alright, so I really know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the whip flex. And here as well, there's the auto tips, and most people don't know about these, and they're really undervalued. So let's go into mid-toe, let's hear all the tips.
Curves are classified as either heel, mid, or toe, and this is the area in which most of the curve is concentrated on the blade. Remember, changing these curves is going to affect your shot trajectory. If you want to max out here, maximum blade curvature is great for lifting the puck top shelf, but it can be very unpredictable and less accurate.
And let's go over to mid-open.
A mid-curve with an open face is going to provide you with a good balance of shot accuracy and the ability to lift the puck in tight.
And let's go to basically everything that everyone seems to pick is mid-neutral.
Curves are really important, and an average curve is going to give you better overall control, more accurate wrist shots, and a generally lower shot.
And let's go over to what I'm going to be choosing.
If you go with a straight blade, it's going to increase your overall puck control on both the forehand and the backhand, and it's going to keep your shot low along the ice.
So basically what he was saying for this heel slightly open, which no one really picks, is that you're going to have better puck control. And what are you basically finding out in NHL 13? You're seeming to lose the puck easily when you're basically skating up the ice and you're doing your little LBDs, you're little moving the right stick around to get away from players. And what he's basically saying, you're going to have better puck control on your forehand and backhand. And that's basically perfect for a playmaker, so let's choose that. Skating. Let's go over to the skating. Skates are also, there's also auto tip I can play. Let's go over to 9-inch radius.
Well, you should always remember that blade profiling can make a big difference in your skating because there's a direct trade-off between agility and speed. A smaller radius means that less of the blade is touching the ice. This will make it easier to turn and pivot, but it decreases your speed and stability.
And let's go over to the 11-inch.
The radius really refers to the portion of the blade that touches the ice. The smaller the radius, the sharper your turns are going to be. The larger the radius, the faster you will be. An average radius allows you to have relatively balanced agility, speed, and stability.
And let's go over to the 13-inch radius.
Some things to consider here: your height, position, as well as how physical your game is, they all play a role in what radius you should choose. A larger radius is going to give you a more explosive start, speed, overall stability, but it will decrease your ability to make quick, tight turns.
And basically going into this, I'm going to be choosing my 11-inch radius. That's what I love. And gloves and helmet, basically pick your poison, is pretty much what you prefer. And for player height and weight, I rock 5'11", 200 pounds, and since I'm more of a lover than a fighter, just putting the fighter to never. That's why you guys won't get into fights that easily and all that stuff. This really is personal preference, nothing there. Straight bower, clear, small, short, full, just like you, steam a little bit faster. And I'm just going to go into test on ice, just to show you guys. Look at this. Look at this puck control, like I'm not even losing it. It's just amazing. And then you score. It's basically you're not losing anything, well, for your wrist shot power or anything. It's just, it's really something that you guys should look into, and something you guys can maybe see if it works for you guys. If not, let me know that it didn't work, and I'll probably try and retool it and make this build even better. And this also, if you have all those boost slots, your guy will turn out to be on 79 overall. So, and people love having those high overalls, and that's perfect. But I'm Robbie. I hope you enjoyed this more in-depth player build. But of course, I'm Robbie, and I am out.